Hello again, YouTube friends. I'm coming today with a special video response for Cesario from the barrio. You know who I'm talking about, Mr. Pepino Man. And he asked for us to butcher 5 names. And it just so happens here recently I received my very first 5 TTM autograph returns. So I will be showing those to you in my response for him. So first we have Mr. Vance Coleslaw, Rancid, Crooks Rob Ya Some, Ryan Sandbooger, and Alkaline Battery. So there you go. Congratulations, Pepino Man, on 700 subs. And now back to regular scheduled programming. So I will show you a few of my recent pickups here that I've gotten. Starting here with some slab stuff. I picked up 1 card for my 61 Fleer set, Lloyd Wayner, and a near mint PSA 8. Pretty good grade there for that one. And then also picked up a pair of 1978 Topps. First, a Dennis Eckersley, looking very 70-ish. It's like this picture should be in the dictionary next to 1978, actually. And this one here is in another near mint 8 grade. And then also another Hall of Famer in the 1978 set, Tony Perez, and this one in a mint 9. And picked up a pair of 80s Hall of Fame cards. Got a 1983 Fleer Jim Palmer Gem Mint 10, and just a nice card to pick up a Hall of Famer in the Gem Mint 10. I didn't have anything that was Gem Mint of him. And I also picked up a Gem Mint 10 of Mike Schmidt from 85 Donruss. And I thought this one would add to my 80s decade of the Hall of Fame set for PSA that I'm working on. And then I discovered I already had this card, but it is an upgrade at least, because I only had it in an 8. And so upgrading 2 grades, that's a good decent upgrade. But if I had realized that I had it, I probably would have picked up something different that I didn't already have. So those are my graded card pickups recently. Got a couple of raw ones here that I'll show you. Starting off with 1968 Topps game of Roberto Clemente. Got really great price for this one. This set of cards, these 68 Topps game cards, are just brutal to find with quality centering, and especially on both sides. And I saw this one and I was like, that's centered well enough, because you see some that are just absolutely even just ridiculously atrociously centered. And I was like, this one's not too bad. So I went ahead and I threw a bid on it. And then I went to look at the pictures and I realized, oh, yeah. Then I saw the back. And it's like, yeah, see, that's what I'm talking about with the terrible, terrible centering. But it's the back of the card. So I'll certainly live with that, and this one will end up going to PSA here in the near future and join my Topps Master set of him. And one last pickup, this one, the oldest, it is 1933 Gowdy card of the Hall of Famer Ted Lyons of the Chicago White Sox. And this here, really rough shape, but still pretty darn cool card. And the 33 Gowdy sets, landmark set. And something with this one, the low number series, this is card number 7 now, and it's part of the first series that came out with these. And the first series cards, the card stock was a lot lower quality than their later series. They really kind of cut corners with that first series, and the card stock just was not as good. And so those first series cards show a lot more wear and deterioration than some of the later series that came out that year. And it's also a little bit difficult to explain which numbers are that first series, because Gowdy was being kind of sneaky to the kids that were buying the cards, and they did skip numbering, where say they would have in the set numbers 1 through 13, and then there would be no 14 or 15, and then there would be 16 through 25, but no 26 and 27. And then when you got to say there was 40 cards in Series 1, I'm pulling numbers here because I don't know the exact ones, but say there was 40 cards, well, they would skip 4 numbers, so it would be cards 1 through 44, except for, say, 15, 16, 26, and 27 wouldn't actually be in Series 1. It would be later on when they released Series 2 that those numbers were there. And that way it was just kind of a way for them to keep kids looking for cards, thinking that there was, cards that they didn't have out there that they should be buying packs, only to kind of find out later on, oh, that wasn't in there. And of course, the biggest trick of all was that there was one card that wasn't in the set at all, and then eventually the next season they actually, to the people that complained and wrote to the company, they ended up sending, they created one that wasn't really part of the set. They created a card for it that was in the following year's design and numbered it, the missing card, and sent it out to people that complained. So, they were a little bit on the shady side with a lot of their marketing tactics, but I guess it worked out because it was an incredibly popular set, and it's still iconic and popular to this day. So, alright, there is my response to Pepino Man. I know everybody's checked him out, but hey, if you haven't, what's the matter with you? Get over there. And there's the pickups, so I will talk to all of you again another time. Take care, everyone.